Hi, welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to take a trip to Oregon in the United States, to the city of Portland, which is one of my favorite beer cities in the world, and look at a brewery beer from a brewery that is going through some changes at the moment, and they are having a decisive moment. The beer is called Ex Novo Decisive Moment, and it's a pale ale, and they call it a hazy pale ale. And Ex Novo is located in Portland. Actually, they have three locations. They have breweries in Portland and in Corrales, New Mexico, which apparently is the hometown of the founder of the brewery, and a pub in Beaverton, which is part of Portland, or just outside of Portland, where the Nike headquarters is located. And they were founded in 2014, and I went there once in, I think, 2016. I went there. I was trying to find another place, and couldn't. Got lost, and then suddenly I saw the sign for Ex Novo, and I said, "What the hell? Let's go there." And it was pretty good. I think we had some food there too as well, and maybe 4 or 5 beers. But in getting ready to review this, I just checked online and I saw some news from September, about a month ago, and apparently they are selling the two Portland locations, the Portland brewery and the Beaverton location as well. So they're getting out of Oregon, and as far as the Corrales, New Mexico, I'm not sure. Sounds like it's still open, but the news was they have sold it, and not sure who they sold it to and whether it's going to continue as a brewery or not. But located in the Elliott neighborhood of Portland, so I guess if you want to try Ex Novo and you're in the area and you haven't, you should go soon. Okay, so this beer is called Decisive Moment, and clearly they had a decision to make and they made it, but that's not what the beer is about. This beer has kind of a funny story. It had been named Aperture, and the brewery received a cease and desist notice about the name, and I'm not sure who or what. Perhaps, I know there's I think a photography magazine called Aperture, but I don't know. Somebody apparently has trademarked the name Aperture, and I wonder, how can you trademark a word like that? But apparently, and so they decided to change the name, and they called it Decisive Moment. And what you see here, of course, is a picture of a camera lens, and somebody has taken a picture, and it is a very, very decisive moment. Of course, you see what they've captured there in the background. And so on Rate Beer, this one has 2 ratings, and the average is 3.65, and Untapped 805 ratings, and the average is higher, as it typically tends to be on Untapped, at 3.83 out of 5. This is 5.2% and 5 IBUs, and I know Hazy's have low IBUs generally, but 5, and I looked around, I couldn't find anything that said anything different than 5. 446 yen, 446 yen where I bought it, and that would translate into $2.29 in dollar terms, and in euros, 2.84. It contains Mosaic and Simcoe, which are both good IPA hops. We'll see how it works here in a hazy New England pale ale. And I don't know, I can smell it already. I don't know if it's included any oats or anything like that, but we will see how it is. Oh my, okay. This has kind of a rather rich spritzy sort of citrus note right away. Smells like something like shaved ice fruit, candy fruit, fruit syrup. Definitely, there's a load of mosaic in this, I think, and oats. I don't know. It is definitely very hazy. And it doesn't quite have the big punch of a hazy IPA. They tend to kind of hit your nostrils and really knock things out. Okay, well, let's give it a go here. Okay, all right. It's quite fruity up front. Definitely some stone fruit, citrus for sure. Maybe some pineapple as well, light peach perhaps. Very well fruited. Yeah, almost no bitterness. 5 IBUs. I don't think can't remember seeing a beer with such a low bitterness level. Except that, what was the one that had 0? There are some which, of course, have 0 bittering hops, like an old traditional style, maybe gruit or something like that. This is very pleasant. Extremely drinkable. Yeah, kind of little tiny funky bit in mid-palate that then fades away. Almost kind of, not barnyardy, but manure-like. Yeah, interesting. Much deeper than a normal pale ale. Kind of heavy on the tongue, and this is good stuff. Well, I'm sorry to hear that their decisive moment has come, and they will be leaving the Portland area. But of course, I guess if you live in around Corrales, New Mexico, you can pick up some ex novo. I'm not sure exactly when they will close in Oregon, but yeah. So they won't be there next time I visit, which is unfortunate. In any case, it's a very pleasant pale ale, and I hope you can make a decision and go out and get some if it's available in your area. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.